TJ with his mess drops a bomb. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort. Thank you so much for being with me today. Welcome to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. My existing subscribers, bless you for sticking with me. I appreciate you. Jamie. Bam. As you can see from the title, we are talking about The Challenge season 37. It aired on Wednesday, right? And I'm especially excited. You know, I love everything The Challenge, but I'm especially excited because this is more of like a global. They have people from global places, from all over the world basically, and 2 members of Big Brother Nigeria are on The Challenge this season. I'm so excited. We're gonna get right into that. I'm gonna give you my recap of the episode 1 and the shenanigans that were happening. So before we get started, I just want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already for more reaction videos, recaps, reviews. Subscribe for more content. Hit that post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. I will be doing a recap every week, so in case you missed the challenge, if you miss anything, come here with me. Let's talk, let's discuss. What is going on with this hair? Excuse me, girl. Yes, every week I'm gonna be here with a new video, likely either Thursday or Friday. I'll be posting about the recap of what happened on the episode of The Challenge. So all right, so let's get right into it. No time for long talk. All right, I'm opening up my notes so I can, you know, remember, because a lot happened, y'all. So they have people from all different shows, and they have people from not just regular America Big Brother, they have people from Big Brother Nigeria. Okay, so first, I know that's some of y'all who are in Nigeria, maybe that's the people you want to hear about. So the 2 people that are on there is Tacha and Esther from Big Brother Nigeria. They were on there, I can't recall the season now. I'm sure you guys will know the season, but they were on the season that Mercy Eke won, right? So that's their season. You know, Tacha, remember Tacha was the one with all the drama. Her and Mercy went at each other. I'm not really sure where they are at now. Allegedly, they're like kind of cool, but they just don't really talk like that. Girl, I don't know. The last thing I saw of them together was at their reunion. So basically, yeah, those are the 2. And Tacha is very controversial. She's very in your face, very dramatic. She likes rah-rah. She likes, you know, all of that. And Esther, I didn't really, you know, we can't watch it because Africa Magic refuses. I don't know what beef they have with people in America that want to watch it. I don't know. Because my video has, as it has been, the video that I did a reaction to, they took my video down. DSTV, they took my video down. That's for another day. So I haven't actually watched the show, but I know Esther had like a little romance, if you remember, with, what's his boy's name? But one guy, and they had their own little drama where he was chasing her around, and then eventually he kind of dumped her because he felt like she was playing him, and they had their own little drama. I'm gonna run down who's actually on this season of The Challenge. This season of The Challenge is called Spies, Lies, and Allies. So I feel like it's similar to last season, where it was basically like an agency spies type of thing, where, you know, there's a bunch of secrets, there's a bunch of twists and turns, and you know, TJ Lavin, who is the host, is a mess. He likes to try these people's lives. He likes to put them inside of nonsense. He makes them work and suffer and sweat and bleed for this money. I feel like it's kind of that same type of spy-ish, because it's called Spies, Lies, and Allies. So the cast for this season is a lot of people. Like I said, they brought people from all over the world. It is 17 cast members this season, which is the most that they have ever had. Who, that's a lot. What? These are the male cast members, okay? So we have CT, we have Corey, right? So there's 2 Corys. Corey Wharton is the one that, you know, the Corey that we know. And then the new Corey is Corey Lay. There's Devin's there. Emmanuel is new. Fessy. His name is Faisal? Oh, I went to school with somebody named Faisal. Yeah, Fessy's back. This guy named Gabo. Huey. There's Jeremiah. There's Josh. Josh is back, the one that cries all the time. Kels. Kyle is back. Logan. Nam. Nelson's back. This guy named Raynon is new. Tommy is new. Okay, so the female cast members are Amanda. Y'all remember Amanda with the freckles that talks too much trash and is low-key like rude and disrespectful to everybody? Yeah, Amanda's back. Anise is back. Ashley's back. This girl named Berna is new. Bettina's new. Emmy's new. Esther is back and she's new. I mean, not back. She's there for the first time. She's from Big Brother Nigeria. Casey's back. Lauren is new. Michaela's new. Michelle is new. Nani's back. Tacha. is new, as you know, from Big Brother Nigeria. Priscilla is new, excuse me. Tori's back. Tracy is new. And Big T's back. Okay, so let's get into it. So they're competing for $1 million. So basically they come in, the vets, they are in like a desert. They're in like a tropical area, right? So they're attached to these logs. They're like handcuffed to them, or I think they're rope tied or something to them. So they're tied to these logs. They can't move. So they're waiting for somebody to come and find them. So running out of whatever they let them out of, all of the rookies from the different countries are running to pick their partner. So the rookies get to pick their partners. Oh, I think it's not only vets. I think it's some rookies too that were tied up. So they come and they pick them. And a lot of the rookies pick the vets because they felt like that would keep them safe. Because, you know, usually they vote rookies into elimination first to go home because they don't have any ties, they don't know them, they're just like an easy choice, right? So basically the first competition, you know, as soon as they get there, they have to compete. Typically this challenge is they have to race to this. They're supposed to bring back some blocks from one checkpoint and they'll bring it to another checkpoint. And the blocks are supposed to be stacked in a way that has the code, the passcode to unlock this safe. Once they open the safe, then they can go and join the team. That means that they completed the checkpoint, right? Y'all, this thing is kicking these people's butts, but through and through, guess who wins? Guess who wins first? And this is about speed, this is about intelligence, memory, the whole shebang. Anissa and her partner win. Anissa, that they're always trying to play like she can't win, like she's a layup, like blah 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 blah. Surprise, surprise, not so surprised, Anissa won the first challenge, right? So Anissa and her partner Logan win the first challenge. So once you win the first challenge, you get to vote one team in to compete in elimination and either win or go home, right? Whoever is last placed goes into elimination. Everyone goes through it. Ashley and her partner Huey start getting into it. Huey is very funny. I think he's from Ireland. He's just very a lot, right? So they over there arguing about not being able to get the lock open. They can't get the lock open. Ashley is losing her mind. He's trying to tell her to calm down. So once you try the lock 3 times, it locks you out and you have to wait 5 minutes. So that's 5 minutes that you're wasting that other people can beat you to the end. Usually when you're last, you end up going home. So Ashley's freaking out because she's like, oh my God, I cannot go home the first time. Because she's a 2-time champ. The last couple of seasons, people have not been feeling her. People have been trying to say that she's a snake and she's sneaky. And so they try to get her the hell out of there, right? And so she's just like nervous about that happening this time. So they're losing it. They end up last anyway. So they're last place. Almost last was Nani and her partner, but they made it. So Ashley and Huey are last. So they get over. TJ does this whole suspense thing and he's like, Ashley, you're done. And she was, oh God, I know. And he was like, you're done being last. Okay, so he basically let her off the hook. So even if you're last, you didn't go home, everybody got to go into the house. But now they have to go home, go into a deliberation, and the elimination is called the lair, right? Everybody has to vote another team to go into the lair to stay in the competition, and the other one has to go home. Now, meanwhile, you know, we haven't seen these people since the reunion. Now, mind you, the reunion, Ashley and Nelson low-key had beef. Nelson and Fessy had beef because Fessy snaked Nelson and ended up sending him home. You know, everybody kind of had an attitude with Fessy. You know, CT the last couple of seasons has been dad bod. You know, has been a little chubby, but he's still been winning. Old man Chubby has still been winning. So this season, he looks like old CT. He looks like CT that used to, you know. So basically, he's back in fighting shape. Right? That's just a sidebar. We peep that, guess who's hooking up, y'all? After they had all this big blowout, Nelson and Ashley. So apparently Nelson said that Ashley moved like down the street from him, and so they started hooking up. They're not in a relationship, but you know, Ashley likes to hook up with people. And I mean, I don't know what Nelson's deal is. Nelson tends to like fall for girls, but I don't know. You know, Nelson can be really emotional. So they're hooking up for now. We'll see how that ends. So, you know, the first night in the house, before everybody deliberates, they have a party. And then the next day, that's when they deliberate and find out who's going to go into elimination. So right now it's party time. So they're partying. That's how we see Nelson and Ashley hooking up. Well, we only see them kissing. But you know how they do. Amanda. So backstory. Amanda is really good friends with Nelson. It's like he considers her his little sister. I think they were on the same season of Are You the One together on MTV. So they're like friends, whatever. You know, Fessy snaked Nelson. So Amanda's like supposed to be team Nelson. Yo, Amanda is sneaking and hooking up with Fessy. Kissing him, trying to talk about don't tell anybody, don't say anything. But Corey sees it and, you know, I think Nelson finds out. Nelson saw it too. And then, so Amanda, you know, as we see them hooking up with Fessy. But she says that she's always team Nelson. If it comes down to it, she would always pick Nelson. That she's still watching Fessy. But he's just so cute that she has to make out with him. Girl, we'll see. We'll see. So Nelson and Fessy had like an argument back and forth at the reunion, right? And Fessy basically was low-key trying to defend himself, saying that, oh, you know, we weren't really talking at the time. That's why I snaked you. Basically is what he was. That's the message I got, right? You guys be the judge though and watch the reunion. And so Nelson finally has an opportunity. So like they're talking and Nelson is going in like, you snaked me, that was some bullshit. Like, why did you do that? You didn't even need to do that. You didn't even win. Fessy's over there fake apologizing. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I did some selfish shit, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize about that, bro. You know, I got you. And Nelson is like, that's bullshit. I don't want to hear that. You always trying to defend yourself. That's some BS. You didn't have to do that bullshit. I'm watching you. We are not cool. We not cool. So Nelson is not having it, okay? He's not with Fessy's apology. So then, Tori and her partner, Kels is also, I mean, he's Team USA because he's Team UK because he's from the UK, but he's Nigerian. So Kels, Esther, and Tacha all came in together, you know, so they were like Team Nigeria, blah, 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 whatever. Kels is a good looking guy. Tori, if y'all know the history of Tori has a problem with hooking up with men on the challenge. When she first came into the challenge, she came with a guy from Are You the One? I think his name is Derek. He got sent home because he was not a good competitor. She cheated on him with, oh my God, what's this guy's? Tori Jordan. Oh my God, I had to look it up, y'all. I completely escaped my mind. So Tori cheated on her boyfriend at the time, Derek, with Jordan. So her and Jordan, you know, ended up staying together for a while, got engaged. They broke off their engagement. They're broken up. She's single. So now she's partnered with Kels, who's very attractive, and is over there talking about, oh, I came into this challenge wanting to be, you know, guys, but you know how I do with guys. And I feel like God is playing with me because he is so fine. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah. So she's crushing on Kels. So they have their party. Everybody turns up. You know, a couple people hook up, but it's not too messy, not too crazy. You know, it's all good. So next day is time for deliberation. So they're deliberating on who to put in. So I am going to walk you guys through what happened with Michaela's list, the infamous list. So basically, Emmy found Michaela's list of people that she wrote who are untrustworthy, who she deems trustworthy, and who she wants to get out of the game. And Emmy exposes that list to Anissa and Tori and tells them that basically they're on the list. And so this list makes its rounds. This gossip makes its rounds, and people do not trust Michaela. They want to see the list. They want to know what's on this list. Kels is like, this list, is it like a CIA list? Like, what's going on with this list? Huey even says that he saw the list in their room at one point. And so Anissa's trying to go find it. Then Big T hits her partner, Tommy. Now, Michaela's with Survivor, right? There's like 8 Survivor people. Tommy is with Survivor, and Tommy's like to his partner, Big T, hey, should we distance ourselves from her and vote Michaela in so that they don't think that we're with her? And Big T's like, no, I like Michaela. I'm going to go up to her. Big T goes up to Michaela and asks her about the list. And Michaela acts like she don't know what's going on. But, I mean, she looks guilty to me. I don't know what y'all think, but sis looks guilty. And Michelle's also a part of the Survivor clique. And Michaela's like, this looks bad. I need to go and defend myself. I need to go and turn this whole thing around. So then Michaela decides to go up to the vets who have heard about this list that she has and tell them that she heard that they're talking about the list, so she's going to bring the list out so they can see what's on this list. Corey's like, she's trying to defend herself. So she brings the list out, and the list just makes her look guiltier. Like, why are you trying so hard to defend yourself? They're not buying it. So then Tommy and Michelle with the Survivor clique are like, what are we going to do? We don't want this to fall back on us. And they decide that, hey, we're going to ride with her unless she tries to turn on us. And if she tries to turn on us, then we're going to throw her ass under the bus. But we'll play nice as long as she plays nice with us. We don't need to be cutthroat if we don't have to be. So now it's time for elimination. So the elimination, they sit down and everybody starts to deliberate about who should go in to elimination against whoever the agency, which is Anissa and Logan, decide to vote in as well. So TJ's kind of giving them the rundown of what to do. So as soon as the deliberation starts, y'all, Michaela comes in. She's like, I know y'all been talking about me and I am innocent basically, and the person that I keep hearing in the mix is Michelle whenever I'm being talked about, and I feel like Michelle is trying to turn everybody against me because that's what she's good at. Like, out of nowhere, girl, what? That is not your enemies. Everybody's like, ooh. So Michelle's like, girl, what are you talking about? I have never tried to say anything about you. I've never mentioned your name. Why are you trying to throw somebody under the bus or try to call somebody out that's your friend? I never had anything against you. I never did anything to you. I've only been a friend to you. Why are you going around trying to defend yourself so hard? You look guilty and you look crazy. So then Emmy is basically confesses that she's the one who told them about the list, that on the list there were 3 categories about people who to trust, who not to trust, and people that she wants voted out. And she said, boo, and drops her bomb. Ooh, y'all. So it looks bad. It looks bad. Michaela and Tasha's like, girl, if you have a list, write it in your head. And Esther's like, I wanted to roll with you, Michaela, but you came in too hot. You came in too hot. It's too much. Emmy's like, God is watching you. He knows you're lying. CT can't take it. Like, it's too much. And Michaela's like, dang, Emmy is not somebody you can trust. She can turn anybody against you. She turned 30-something people against me. Coriel is like, what the hell is Emmy doing? She's about to put a target on our backs because Coriel is Emmy's partner. So he's not feeling what Emmy's doing because he feels like it's going to put a target on their back, and he doesn't want any part of that. So Tommy is like, since Michaela threw Michelle under the bus, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with what Emmy's saying. There was a list. It was what Emmy says that it is, and it did have the names of people that she wanted to take out. And Tori's like, who? What was she supposed to do to these people on the list? And he's like, take you out of the game. So all of this back and forth basically puts a target on Michaela. So they get voted into elimination. So the other team that gets voted in is going to be voted by Anissa and her partner Logan. But basically they have to vote the other team into elimination. So y'all, they get to elimination, right? It's tense in the house. It's heated, but it's rookies, so don't nobody really cares. Whatever, it's the smoke. So far, right now, Michaela and Rainen are in elimination. So we got to figure out who is going up against them. So we get to the elimination grounds. Elimination is called the lair, like I said. So TJ is like, okay, so the people that are voted in are Michaela and Rainen. Come on down, right? Michaela and Rainen, come on down. Michaela skips and, acts like she's all good with it. She's low-key like kind of a jokester. So she seemed cool. Now it's up to Anissa and Logan to vote who the other team is, who the other team will be that will be going up against them in the lair for elimination to compete for a chance to stay in the competition, to go for the $1 million, right? So before they get into it, TJ with his mess drops a bomb. Now remember when I told y'all that a lot of the rookies chose veterans because they felt like it would keep them safe. It would keep it to where a vet's not gonna go for the rookie because the rookie's attached to a vet who the other veteran is friends with. So they felt like they're kind of safe. Well, TJ didn't like that. Maybe TJ foresaw it coming. So what he says now is the twist is you don't have to vote in on a team that's already together. That you vote in individuals. So you can vote any girl, any guy from any team. So even if, let's say as a rookie, I pick a vet as my partner, I pick CT as my partner, that doesn't save me. They can still choose me as the girl and then choose another rookie guy from a different team and no harm, no foul. So initially they were going to pick, I think they were going to pick Emmy and somebody else to go against each other. Basically the two people that were fighting, which was Emmy and Coriel, not the Corey that we know, Coriel, the new Corey, for them to go against Michaela because they were the ones kind of arguing back and forth. So Anissa's like, what? First they pick Coriel, right? Because Coriel is Emmy's partner. So Coriel goes and he's like, I had nothing to do with that. I don't know why I'm being involved. They just had anything to do with me. It's just because of my partner. But then they don't even pick his partner who was really the one in the drama. They pick Michelle from a different team. Like, girl, what? So Coriel is pissed, understandably so. So they're in elimination, right? So the elimination is I forget what it's called. It's called like, I'll put the name if I see it here. It's called like tug. So basically it's you're strapped together. So one team, which is Michelle and Coriel, and the other team, which is Michaela and Rainen, are strapped to the back of, usually they do it individually. They're strapped to the back of the opposite team. So they have two opposite ends. They're like on this elevated platform thing. So each team you have to pull the other team down. You have to get down to your side first, and then you win, right? If the other team pulls you down to their side, then you've lost. So they're going back and forth. They're tussling. Corey L is dragging everybody. He's a really big, strong guy. But Michaela's also strong because Michaela low-key has all of them on her back because she's on the ground and they're still not moving. But all in all, they go back and forth. They tussle. This one's pulling this one. This one's pulling this one. And finally, Tori L and Michelle win, and Michaela and Renan are sent home. I feel like Michaela came in too hot. You can't come in hot like that. As soon as she was like, we need to rally up as rookies and get these vets out of here. Girl, calm down. Hold on. You need these vets. Like, just wait a second. Hold your horses. This is not Survivor. It's not a single person's game. You need people. Survivor, they need people too. Don't they vote people off? Girl, you should have known. Come on now. So anyway, Michaela and Renan get sent home after the elimination, and Tori L and Michelle win. Yay for them. So once you win, similar to last season, you are allowed to pick, either stay with the partner that you came down to the lair with, you can go back with your original partner, or you can choose any partner from any other team. So Corey L takes Tori from Kels. Remember Tori had a crush on Kels, and Kels is like this, he plays football, American football. He's really smart. He studied like international finance in school and all that. So he's like a smart, buff guy. He'd be great for the challenge. Corey L wasn't having it. And Michelle, I have no clue why she did this, but Michelle takes Devin. Oh, so Michelle's partner was Nam. So I think maybe that's why Anisha chose her, because I don't know, no harm, no foul, I don't know. But Michelle's partner was Nam, but after Nam had chose her in the initial, we didn't see him again, and he ended up going home. He had some type of family issue or something. Well, I don't know if it was family, they didn't say that, but he had to go home. So yeah, so then Michelle chooses Devin because she says she wants him for his brains instead of his brawn. Girl, I mean, bonus, you know, Josh and Devin were like mortal enemies the last couple of seasons, but now they're friends, and they said that they feel like they have a better chance of advancing in the game if they're friends and they're cool and they've hung out. And so like Devin and Josh are cool now. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, so then Michelle picks Devin. So then TJ talking his usual mess, that wait till you see what we have, right? So that is episode 1, y'all. It was great. The only person that really, was talking for Big Brother Nigerians was, Esther. She was like, it's great that I want to show African girls that, we can do this stuff. We can fight for ourselves. We can compete too, right? Which I thought was really great. Tacha didn't say much. She just said that she's bold. Her person doesn't my person is bold. I'm an alpha female, right? So we'll see how the season develops. So yeah, we're gonna do this every week, you guys. So please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video, especially if you want to know about all things the challenge. Hit that notification bell and you'll be notified every time that I post. All right, you don't want to miss a video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Have you subscribed? Did you subscribe? Don't be like this. Don't be this way. Hit the subscribe button right here. Go ahead and watch that video. You don't want to miss that. Hit that playlist. Also, run it up. It's free. It's free. You're already here. You're already here. You feel the vibe. I feel your vibe. You feel my vibe. Okay?